What is going on, guys? This is Klutch once again, and that intro has been used a shitload in the past, and it's usually on a FIFA video. If you already know me before watching this video, then you'll probably know me for making FIFA videos and being one of the first ever FIFA streamers, because I have been streaming for a long time because I'm old as fuck. Now I'm only messing, I'm only 21, but still, if you know me really well, then you'll know that even though I focused the last year or so on FIFA, I do actually have a Call of Duty background as well. But before we get into everything, I'll just give you a little summary of the gameplay that you're watching. This is a league play game, Search and Destroy on Cargo. I was playing solo, and in the pre-match lobby I got matched up against a Masters team, and I was like, holy crap, why would you put a Masters team against one Masters, which is myself, 2 bronze and a platinum? But I was like, fuck it, I like a challenge, so bring it on, motherfuckers. But yeah, I was looking forward to a tough game, and it didn't really turn out to be that tough, but you'll see what happens. I made a few mistakes in this game that kind of frustrated me watching it back, but that's the best way to improve, to watch yourself again and see why you went wrong and make sure that it doesn't happen again. Learn from your mistakes. But enough about the game. The whole point of an intro video is for you, the viewers, to get to know me a bit better. I'm 21, I'm studying to become a game developer or just a general programmer if I change my mind again on what I want to do, which I've done a lot lately. I'm not gonna lie, I was studying economics at university for quite a long time, almost finished, and then I decided that it wasn't really for me in terms of jobs after I finished my course, because I can't really see myself doing a boring desk job like accounting anymore. Even though programming, I'd still be at a desk. It's something that I have a passion for, gaming. So that's why I switched it. That's why I switched to it, because I know that I actually have a passion for it and I love gaming. So I couldn't have picked a better thing to study in my eyes. But as you can tell from my accent, I am in the UK. Well, I live in the UK. I'm from Manchester, and that may bring up the question as to why I would team with 3 Americans rather than European players. Basically, when Zach and I started LunaTix, we both had I had the intentions of having 2 teams, the European team and the North American team, but then I decided to focus on trying to establish 1 team rather than working on 2 teams at the same time, because I sort of felt that it would be easier to establish 1, and then maybe that'll help me build a better team in terms of Europeans after that. But another thing was we got the full roster for the American team first, so I just stuck with that, and I played Call of Duty with a few of these guys for quite a while, because I played with Mark for a while and I've known Zach for a while, and then we're still figuring out our 4th situation at the minute, but yeah, I stuck with it, and I'm happy that I did, because I'm loving the team at the minute. But talking about Call of Duty, I played Call of Duty a lot longer than most people know. I've played it since Modern Warfare 2, which isn't that long compared to most of the pros and the veterans in the scene out there, but it's quite a few years still. Not many people know this, but Modern Warfare 2 was one of the first games I streamed, and I was really into sniping back then, and what I used to do was 1v1 quickscoping matches against viewers on my stream back then, which is kinda gay looking back at it now, but that was back in the days when I was balling with my easy cap. I was just like, yep, this is the best SD quality in history. But really, it was kind of the worst capture card you could probably have at the time. I just went for the cheapo option instead of getting the dazzle and stuff, but for what I definitely had some good quality. Arguably I did beat some dazzle qualities for what I had, but anyway, I'm getting off track as usual. But I started playing COD in Modern Warfare 2, and I found Justin.tv, which was what Twitch was back in the day before it separated into gaming only. But I started streaming and watching a heck of a lot of streams, and I fell in love with COD. When Black Ops came around, that's when I started to take note of the competitive scene and get involved in competitive gaming myself. MLG events were being streamed, and I started doing game battles, 2v2 search and destroy games with my friend Tyler Boston, who was another one of the original bunch of streamers. He's another veteran of Twitch TV or Justin.tv. And I loved it. I love competing, and I love COD, and I love the competitive nature and all the trash talk and everything that came with it. And that was the beginning of me playing with American teammates. I've always done it. I've kind of got used to it, even though it sucks at times due to the connection, and sometimes there's nothing you can do. It's what I'm used to, so I don't really complain about it. I just get on with it and try and improve myself. And I know that when it comes to LAN, I will perform a lot better. Even though I do perform quite well on shitty connections at times, I still know I can do better. But yeah, I watched every single MLG event religiously for Black Ops 1, and I was like, Jesus, I have to get involved with this someday. There were so many occasions that got me so hyped up, and I was like, there was this one play that always sticks out in my mind, and it was at Nationals for Black Ops 1. It was on Villa, Search and Destroy, and Next Rep won it when Virus went absolutely huge and got that 1v3 clutch. And Sensor was, I remember Sensor going like absolutely mental. He got so pumped up, and I was like, holy shit, you can't write this stuff. 1v3 clutch to win 50 grand. I was like, holy shit. I was like, damn, I'm definitely getting a team for Modern Warfare 3, and I'm definitely competing and taking this seriously. But then I joined Infinity, which was a team that was more known for its accomplishments on PC. I joined through a friend named Woody, who is part of the European LunaTix team, and along with myself. But Infinity were trying to get a team together for console, and I was part of that for about a week or two. And then I realised that Modern Warfare 3 wasn't that great for competitive, and I wanted to compete at LANs, and I didn't really see that team doing that because one of the guys couldn't travel, well, two of the guys couldn't travel, and I was like, nah, this isn't for me. And basically after that, I wanted to compete at LANs, and I didn't really see Modern Warfare 3 being great on LAN, and I didn't really think that many events would happen. Of course, EGL started happening, and I was surprised that EGL picked up Modern Warfare 3, but they did, and I missed out on that, unfortunately. I did spectate a few of them, but I quit Call of Duty for that year, and in that time I started to work for Twitch. I was an admin on there for a year, and started doing YouTube and FIFA videos, and my YouTube and live stream started growing pretty quickly, and I started to forget about COD because I didn't really like Modern Warfare 3. Even though I was good at it, I got bored of it after like a week or two. I'm not even lying. I sold that game quicker than a mofo, and that came out, well, that didn't come out. What am I talking about? I meant Black Ops 2 came out. When Black Ops 2 came out, I was like, please, 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 please be good. And I started playing League Play with friends, and I actually loved it. I enjoyed it. The maps at the time were completely wrong. I don't remember the name of this map because I haven't played on it for ages. But that map, I don't even remember the name of the map. But it was a map that CTF was in the rotation for, and it was so terrible. I'm kind of glad that they changed them. But I started playing League Play with friends, and I enjoyed the 4v4 nature of this game. And then UMG Classic came around, and I watched it, and I was like, yep, this is definitely a year for me to go hard and try and make a name for myself. So I started looking for European teams and couldn't find one that I fit in well with. And then Zach, aka Mono, and I were watching MLG Dallas, and we were talking on Skype, and he was like, holy crap, I think Clayster like did something absolutely crazy, and he was like, holy crap, I need to get this game and start a team, jokingly. And I was like, no, we're actually doing it, no questions asked, we're taking it serious. And that's basically how we started the team, and my role is basically objective / support / anchor. We rotate quite a lot, but I'm basically an AR player, so I support or anchor most of the time. And as you can tell by the two gameplays that I posted so far, Search and Destroy is definitely my best game type. I credit that to all the 2v2 game battles that I used to do back in the day. But I'm good at CTF and Hardpoint as well, but Search and Destroy is head and shoulders I'm head and shoulders above on that compared to the other games. But yeah, our goals for the future is to keep on practicing and keep getting that team chemistry up and constantly improve by the day, learn from our mistakes and take the chance when the time comes to like prove ourselves. And Zach and I have previous LAN experience as a team, and as a team we're looking to go to events from MLG to EGL as well, and hopefully we'll be able to keep placing higher than what we did at the last event consistently until we can be considered a team to look out for. We still know that we have a long way to go and a lot to work on, but we all work hard and we're willing to do what it takes to achieve our goals. But yeah, that is the end of my little intro for today. We will be uploading some listenings when we start scrimming again, so look out for that. But until next time, it has been Klutch. Peace.